In this episode, we explore the scripture that stands at the very heart of practice. The Lotus Sutra holds a unique place among all Buddhist teachings throughout history. Understanding its role deepens your appreciation for the practice you do each day. This ancient text contains wisdom that remains profoundly relevant to modern life's challenges. Shakyamuni Buddha taught for over 40 years before revealing the Lotus Sutra near life's end. He presented various teachings suited to different people's capacities during those earlier decades. Some teachings emphasized strict discipline, while others focused on meditation or philosophical understanding. Each provisional teaching served its purpose for specific audiences at particular times. However, the Buddha saved his most important message for his final years. The Lotus Sutra represents the culmination of everything the Buddha taught throughout his lifetime. He explained that previous teachings were like steps leading to this final truth. Earlier sutras prepared people's minds to receive the ultimate teaching about enlightenment itself. The Lotus Sutra reveals what the Buddha truly wanted humanity to understand forever. Think about this. The revolutionary message transforms our understanding of who can achieve enlightenment completely. Prior teachings suggested only certain people possess the capacity for spiritual awakening eventually. Monks who practiced austerely for lifetimes might eventually succeed in reaching nirvana. Ordinary people living normal lives seemed excluded from the highest spiritual attainment. Women faced particularly harsh discrimination, being told enlightenment remained impossible for them. The Lotus Sutra shatters these limiting beliefs with its universal message of hope. All people possess Buddha nature regardless of gender, background, or past actions. The potential for enlightenment exists within every living being without any exception. This teaching offered unprecedented hope to people previously told they were spiritually inferior. The sutra presents this truth through stories, parables, and poetic verses spanning many chapters. One famous parable describes a burning house where children play unaware of danger. Their father uses skillful means to lure them to safety by promising wonderful toys. The burning house represents this world of suffering, while the father symbolizes Buddha. The toys represent provisional teachings leading people toward the ultimate truth gradually. Another powerful story tells of a poor man who unknowingly carries a precious jewel. A wealthy friend secretly sewed the jewel into his robe while he slept. The poor man wanders, suffering from poverty, unaware of his treasure within. This jewel represents the Buddha nature each person possesses but fails to recognize. The story illustrates how we suffer unnecessarily while enlightenment exists within us already. Here's the truth. Nichiren Daishonin recognized the Lotus Sutra as the teaching for our current age. He lived in 13th century Japan during a time of natural disasters and social chaos. Various Buddhist schools competed, offering different paths and claiming superiority over each other. Nichiren studied all these teachings extensively, seeking the essence of Buddhism's power. After years of intensive study and practice, he concluded the Lotus Sutra contained everything needed. Other sutras might offer partial truths, but this teaching revealed complete enlightenment's possibility. He devoted his entire life to propagating this message, despite severe persecution. Authorities exiled him twice and nearly executed him for his unwavering conviction. Nichiren Daishonin distilled the Lotus Sutra's essence into a single phrase for practice. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo means devotion to the mystic law of cause and effect. Myoho refers to the mystic law governing all existence throughout the universe. Renge means lotus flower, symbolizing the simultaneous existence of cause and effect. Kyo represents the sutra itself and also the thread connecting all phenomena. By chanting this phrase, you connect directly with the Lotus Sutra's heart. You need not read and understand every chapter to access its transformative power. The practice of chanting actualizes the sutra's teaching within your daily life immediately. This accessibility makes profound Buddhism available to busy modern people everywhere today. Consider this point. The Gohonzon, the object of devotion, embodies the Lotus Sutra in physical form. Nichiren Daishonin inscribed the Gohonzon as a mandala, a sacred diagram of enlightenment. Characters representing various beings from the Lotus Sutra appear on the scroll. At the center appears Nam Myoho Renge Kyo in bold characters proclaiming the essence. When you chant facing the Gohonzon, you unite with the sutra's teaching directly. The scroll serves as a mirror reflecting your own Buddha nature back. Everything depicted on the Gohonzon exists within you.